Hello everyone. Now today we are going to be making an Aussie favourite, Lamingtons. Now I hope you don't mind, we'll do half without coconut on because I can't stand coconut. So hopefully that's okay. Now we are going to make it all with our trusty Thermomix. Now this is our Thermomix. It is one of the best investments in the kitchen that we ever made. This is such a good piece of kit. It's got loads of different things on it that allow us to cook, from scales to blitzing, to thickening, to rice cooker, to boiling an egg, to blending, sous vide, slow cook, fermentation. It has got everything. And what's special about it is that there's loads of recipes. And the one we're going to do is Lamingtons. And it teaches you and talks you through each recipe. It measures things in real time. And it makes you look like an expert chef, even if you have no idea what you are doing. So let's follow along to the recipe. Let's go. 120 grams of white sugar. It's so simple. Over lockdown, since having the Thermomix, as I said, I literally look like an expert baker, when in reality, I have no idea what I'm doing. So hopefully it's simple to follow along. 120 grams. It's literally measuring it out for us. 120, 123, some extra sugar. Next.
What do we need next?
Nothing. It's literally going to blitz it up.
You can see the powder already coming out. And it's done.
And we've literally made icing sugar. It is so easy. Right, anyway, this isn't an advert for Thermomix, I promise you.
We just love it.
Insert the butterfly whisk.
Yeah, that's it.
4 eggs. Honestly, I'm sure this is the easiest way of cracking eggs. So with the icing sugar in there, and now the eggs. Oh God, icing should go everywhere.
It's gone everywhere.
7 minutes to whisk it up with the butterfly whisk.
And warm it up.
There you go. It's in there, whisking away. We've finished whisking. Let's see. Before we add anything else.
Ooh.
That's just creamy. Very creamy in there. I'm trying to pour it out. 50 grams of unsalted butter. All right, 50 grams cut into pieces. 7, 13, 22. 30, 34, 48, so close. That'll do.
There we go.
Now, we've got 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. However, I much prefer vanilla paste. Vanilla paste gives a more stronger flavour, and I do like vanilla. So I'm just going to wing it. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Yeah, I like vanilla.
Oh, keep going.
Keep going.
Insert, pop the lid back on. And just 5 seconds.
Next.
Remove the whisk.
Okay, right, whisk out. Scrape down sides. With my spatula.
I got it out for you.
Scrape down sides so you've got plenty of it in the actual mix. Now, just to interrupt the video, If you do enjoy these types of videos, make sure you let us know if there's any other types of food that we can possibly make, especially on the Thermomix, because I am useless at cooking. Find a recipe from Thermomix and I will do it for you. Try and keep it maybe Aussie or UK based. Yeah, 120 grams of self-raising flour.
Here we go.
Okay, go on, I'll let you do it. Keep it tidy, don't let it all fly out. That says 130, not 120.
It came out a little
Next.
fast.
Measuring cup again.
Only 10 seconds.
Next. Okay, so we've been prepared. We've been prepared and we have sorted out a baking tray. We've lined it, greased it. Pour the mixture. Let's see. Pour the mixture in. See, I thought the mixture was already going to be brown, chocolatey.
Me too.
But it's, yeah, it's not. So we're baking it before it's got any cocoa in.
I assumed it was a chocolate cake.
Well, there's cocoa later, but I don't know when that. I don't know if that's just on the icing. I don't know. Anyway, mixes in. 25 minutes.
Until it's golden.
190 degrees. See, this is my problem. It says 190 degrees, but we've got a fan oven.
Let's go a bit colder.
Into the oven it goes.
25 minutes.
25 minutes. See you then. Oh, it's looking golden and spongy. We've just left it to cool on a wire rack, and now it has to go in the freezer for half an hour. In you go. See you in a bit. Okay, so while the cake is in the freezer, we can start on the icing. 30 grams of unsalted butter.
There we go.
Okay, in with the full fat milk.
Pop the lid on.
2
Really
minutes.
heating it up.
2 minutes, 80 degrees, with a slow mix. All done. Icing sugar.
500 grams. A lot of icing sugar.
That was a lot of icing sugar. It's okay, I haven't got it on me.
50 grams of cocoa powder.
Cocoa powder, okay, got it. This is where it's going to turn chocolate coloured. Lid on. 20 seconds, 60 degrees. This is when we start getting powder and everything everywhere, don't we? Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, check that out. Check that out.
Looks lovely.
Okay. Scrape down the sides because there's a bit of ice and sugar on the sides. Okay. Transfer it to a bowl. In you go. Oh, look at that chocolatey goodness. See, that was the colour I was thinking of when I was thinking Lamingtons. Other than the obvious coconut.
That's the bit I'm looking forward to.
I'm not. Okay, so we've now got the cake out of the freezer, and it wants us, it is quite cold and firm now. It wants us to make 12 equal slices, get rid of any of the round edges. So we've got to divide this into 12. Okay, trying to work out the maths.
And then in half again.
Trying to make the maths for this is not my strong point. It's not too bad. Okay. Hopefully they'll all be roughly the same size. I tell you what, I think that's...
You've done a very good job. They look very similar.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. Next. Scatter desiccated or shredded coconut over prepared baking tray. Using tongs, place each piece of sponge into icing and coat liberally. After we've dipped the sponge into the icing, we've then got to place ice sponge onto baking tray with coconut and push coconut up onto all sides and coat. You might want somewhere to put them afterwards. Okay, let's start dunking. Liberally means a lot. Okay. There's a lot of chocolate on there. This is going to have a lot of chocolate. Okay.
And there's a splash up the side.
I'm not sure. The problem is there's so much icing. Are you not? You're saying I meant to do the bottom?
No.
Alright, we'll start and go. Who knows? You'll tell me that I'm wrong, I'm sure. Is that enough?
Yeah.
Okay. They can go on there then.
One.
It's quite a lot to do. We'll get on with this and we'll see you in a sec. So we're going to have 2 left behind for me. We're not going to put any coconut on. The rustic effect of homemade. They're not neat. They're not tidy. Well, they're not too bad actually.
I think that's a bit harsh.
That's a bit harsh. It's the rustic effect. And the last one on the tray. Quite a neat job.
Not on my hands though.
No. And when they've all been done, right at the top, try not to drop them into the fridge for half an hour or until they've set. Let's get back into the light. Until they've set. We'll see you in about half an hour to do some tasting. And here they are. We've finally made some homemade lamingtons with no lamb involved. So, I didn't really want them with coconut on, but I will try one with coconut.
Okay.
Which we'll get rid of the one that looks...
It's between them 2.
We'll get rid of this one, shall we? Okay.
Let's try that one.
Oh, it's set. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, Jesus. Hang on.
Well, that was a big bite.
Okay.
I'll try it.
It almost tastes like the sponge cakes we used to get at school. In the lunch, during lunch at school.
Then you just get a bit of icing.
But you'd have icing and maybe some hundreds and thousands. We were going to do that. I made a couple with just the chocolate on. We were going to put hundreds and thousands on, but we didn't have any. So, so just with chocolate. Well, it's literally a sponge cake. All that is literally a sponge cake.
With chocolate.
With chocolate around it.
And coconut.
And coconut on it. But really good.
Really nice fluffy cake, isn't it?
Yeah, it is fluffy. You can see this one without coconut. You can see how light and airy and the fact that it's a very pale colour. It's not that it's undercooked or anything, but it's just very light. I quite like it. To be fair, even with the coconut on, I would sort of still eat it if I was forced to. But yeah, it certainly reminds me of something you would get at school.
I thought the coconut would be quite overpowering, but it's not actually, I don't think.
No.
It complements it really well.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. Lamingtons. The idea came from Australia. However, in the UK, we've made it. So, hope you enjoyed the video. It's something a little bit different from what we normally do. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.